Yo, what up, boys? It's the real deal, O'Neal, and I'm coming at you with some beautiful information for the less fortunate. Um, so I was coming from Hillsbrad Foothills. I'm gonna go back to Ashenvale probably for some questing. Hopped off the Zeppelin. Um, I, however, need to get some gold, and I was just gonna fill these 18 slots with some ore. Um, I had already got a couple nodes earlier on my questing, so I was just gonna go ahead and do what I do, but show you guys the process so you could actually benefit from the knowledge I've obtained. So, turning down my game sound real quick. So starting at the north. So this is the little Harpy Valley. If you know the little flying girls, um, that's about where they are. So I'm starting at the top of this little mountain, and I'm gonna go down and then show you the route that I'm taking. So we're just gonna come around this mountain, and as you see, we already got a couple. So I was waiting till level 20 to try and do this. Like I leveled my mining out here, and after that, well, first of all, that allowed me to be prepared for going into the Barrens, right? Because my mining's at 106, but I left the Durotar Desert at 65. So I've gotten just about 40 levels out and about. But during this process, I realized the time required to get these is very little compared to what they're selling for on popular servers, and basically people that buy gold will just feed you. So if you got a mount, it's just time to make it happen. Looks like we got a couple. So even for me, these are pretty easy kills. I'm kind of stacked. So look, I got, I've made a lot of money off this. There's no reason why you can't throw up like boar meat. Uh, there's boar meat. We got so look, three nodes real quick. The desert really spawns these quick. These aren't even high quality ore, right? So this is the easiest it's ever gonna get. And so if we can get, I was selling these for 10 gold a stack. So it's like that's ridiculous. I'm basically getting 4 gold, or I mean 2 gold each time I mine. If I'm getting four, right? This is in the cave below with the harpies. I can't get back up if I drop down, so we're just gonna wait and we'll rotate back. So you can go in either direction, but this is the general route that we would be taking. Okay, so I, unless I'm coming, yeah, we're just gonna go across. I'll show you. Oh wait, there is one. Yeah, I thought there wasn't any on this side right now. But this is about. There's one node that spawns back over this direction. I'm not too worried about it. There's more on this path or this side, so I'm just gonna cross, and here we are. So I'm going to kind of just top to bottom check the left side. Now that we've came across and went down, then we crossed the canyon. Sometimes throughout here, there's a bunch. A very important spot that I believe you should check. So if you're up here, you might as well check these rocks, right? But what we're gonna do is basically head to the Thunder Ridge. That place is annoying, but it typically has like two or three, and it's just every time you go there, you're like, damn, I just made 10 gold basically. So we got this. Double checking that you're zoomed out, by the way, because you want to be able to see the full scan for your minerals before you drop down into this canyon or ridge, you could call it. You want to make sure you search the top. That way, you don't have to go back up and waste any time. This also will allow you to drop down at the end of the canyon where you'd normally have to fight your way through to that spot. You can just work your way out. And make sure you pay attention to the arrows because that's going to be a huge thing. So sometimes there's one over there. Just double checking there's not before I drop down. There's nothing worse than dropping down and seeing that up arrow and knowing you'd have to go all the way around to get up to it. Alright, I guess the scan wouldn't have reached, so... It's just something you typically would just want to throw on some music or something, I guess. And just... Or a YouTube video if you have a second monitor. See one respawn, I guess. Because I wasn't just there. Damn, see, we just got 2 respawns right above us. And so that's like something... Ooh. See, okay, boys, we got like 5 hella close. And 20 is like the ideal level in my opinion to do this because of the mount. If you don't have it, it's perfectly fine. Like, back in the day, I was doing this on a hunter with aspect of the cheetah, so... It's just, you're never gonna find a more available ore that sells for the same price, in my opinion. At least less contested, you know? Because it's like, you might have some level 8s or whatever trying to level mining or death knights, but like, they're really not... Usually death knights aren't that high IQ anyways, so it's not like it's really a threat. So now we're going to double back to the top, hoping for more respawns. So making sure to look for crossings along the top of these ridges too is like 200 IQ because it just saves time. And if you were contested, this would also ensure that you're getting more product. Always gotta have the roll button. Yeah, so I could have sworn I saw 2, but it's all good. Basically now what I'm gonna do, we just head down to this side and go down, back up. So you gotta think of... I don't know how to describe it. Like, they always have nodes near like mountains or clumps of land, right? So as you see, this is like some little mountains kind of. So that's why it's common to see these here. They're not really in the middle of the land, you know. They're either like between rocks or land formations. So you have a better idea of where they're going to be at without realizing it once you understand that. And see, if you can manage to mine all the nodes, you can kind of like, you're chasing the respawns. And that's the beautiful thing about this. Especially if you hit this at like early morning or late night. Like I can't imagine this on a paladin or a unholy death knight. Like, that's gotta be nuts. But I wouldn't even want to do this farm on like a character I'm not actually leveling. So that's why I'm not on a death knight or my warrior. So it's like checking this, And then, these little, they were kind of like islands, I guess. I had to take my sweatshirt off one sec. But really, I put G as my auto run, so I can always, like, I just A and D. It's just very beneficial in my WoW lifestyle. So you got one on the edge. Plus, the thing about this zone is that a lot of zones, as you level up, they share ore, right? Like, let's say you get to Barrens, it's not just copper any longer. It's also tin ore and sometimes silver, if I'm not mistaken. Which kind of speaks for its own, right? Like, we're getting the purest farm of copper there is. Which, if this is what you're after, that's a beautiful thing. It's like going to, I don't know, anything really. It's like even on Goro, yes, you get thorium, but you're definitely going to be getting lots of, well, not lots of, but you might encounter mithril as well, right? Like, even though that's a good thing, it still is an example where you're getting more than one type of ore, and these shadow gems are crucial. So that's a real nice bonus. I think that's worth a stack of ore basically. Just I forgot about those. Damn, pretty uncommon, but it is what it is. Seeing stuff like this, I don't really care. But if he drops a green, like people with hella big money that buy it, I think they'll pay like 5 gold for just a stupid item. It's usually a lot smoother than this. I don't really, but this is a trick that I need you guys to see. So, you can go around the mountain, or if you're smart, you can go through here, and you can spam jump. I don't really know how I figured that out, but I love it. But look, we're just okay. We have to. Okay, bet. Probably timed throw. So like, as a low level, bro, if you think about this, the fact it's been not even 15 minutes and we have at least 2 stacks, because I kind of had part of one before we started, I think. Let's just say, even if you're making this 10 gold plus the shadow gem sale, I haven't done a full scan today, so I can't tell you that's accurate, but I mean, bro, even if it's 5 gold, like, this is crazy for a low level. You're just trading time for money, basically. That's how it goes, and that's what working is. So it's like you're just providing necessary resources that other people think they're better than. I don't know, maybe I'll just buy it too if I have 1,000 gold, But 10 gold for a stack of ore that I could get in 5 minutes seems crazy. So I'm not gonna pretend like I didn't run around for a few hours. Well, I'd say a couple. Took me probably 2 hours or hour and a half to get my mining from 0 to 65. I'll guess it's probably 2 hours because that's a lot. But I had like 10 stacks of extra copper after I did my engineering. So I was like, what the heck? And that's what made me realize people are lazy, so you get a lot of money easy. Like, I even have a 70 mage, right? But I don't really want to play him because I boosted him a while ago. And I'm just here to play a rogue on Classic, so I managed to, like, twink myself out, kinda, considering I'm like basically a fresh level 1. I didn't have money when I came back, so it's like this. I gotta get my money up. So this is about the time where I will drop down. Just a quick check down on each side. Because I don't like when I'm just like at the beginning when we were out on this outer edge of the mountains. I don't like when you see these ones. So as you see, we got a couple back here. So as you see, this circle is clear up here. There's nothing else in this court, so we're just returning back to the other cul-de-sac, essentially. It's a little hard to tell, but go down to the right here, and this is where we're leading to. Tony's a copper. Dang. The cave got a couple, eh? So I got one in here, 2 above. Looks like there could be some out here in this tunnel. Canyon. Which also, I ended up getting this sword for like 60 gold and getting Crusader, so that's also 100 gold. So that's another way to prove that I sold about 10 stacks or so. That was like what set me up to get, it was the wake up call. It kind of just, it's like a life lesson, right? Because it points out that people need the basics in their life, and they aren't even taking the time to get it themselves. So that could apply to literally many things in life as a whole. It's like sometimes the basics are the best place to start, and that sometimes is usually always. Reason I say usually, there's exceptions to everything, my boy. Besides, okay, there's a few claims probably that might actually not, but I haven't heard one. I'm just thinking in regards of like spiritual terms, you could probably fight that argument, but if you're like nobody out there has 9 arms, so I don't know. It's like Wonder where they all at. See, this ridge is what I'm trying to tell you guys about. I will admit this is not fun, but spending the money and also what you can buy and like the lifestyle that you will be able to live in theory after you spend some time doing this is very worth it. Like I don't want to spend. I would spend more time leveling if I don't have gold than if I just without gear quest. Right? I don't have heirlooms like a lot of people, so I actually need good gear to level quickly or efficiently. And this is a very good investment for me, or at least somebody like me that doesn't exactly have much going for them on the realm they're on. So definitely make throw target bits with this method. And I'm gonna wrap it up here soon, but this is like top tier, low level gold farm. I don't think it really gets much better than this because engineering and jewel crafting are two of the main like min max professions right now in Wrath of the Lich King. So everybody that's got heirlooms on their alts, they're just trying to power level with XP because they got heirlooms, right? They already know they're gonna level fast. So with the lifestyle they get to live, they also are expecting fast professional leveling. They also have the resources to do so, and this is even without buying gold, I promise you. So, um, just being like you gotta be prepared to have items to sell. That's how I feel because everybody has a lot of gold. So tab R, right, will make the guy. I don't know, I probably should too. You're not. I think you're having fun the way you're playing. Yeah, see, this is so nasty. I want to say actually wool cloth is actually selling for a lot too. So 89 silver for one cloth would be, yeah, see. So oh man, that could have been bad. It's not like there isn't more down here. You can go get those few. In fact, that's actually something to really think about, I guess. I don't know. I feel like I've been getting plenty, so I don't really. I don't know. I'm okay with how I'm doing this. But yeah, boys. So we're at 6 stacks. Alright. I should have done that. 50 silver? What the hell? That can't be right. So can I get? So that's about where it is, boys. I'm gonna head to the auction house just to confirm the prices for you guys. But moving forward, this will be a wrap. I'm getting pretty tired of it, and I failed. You guys see, we got lots of rough stone. This is pretty much worthless. I swear it sells for like 6 silver a stack. Yeah, I don't even. Maybe you can get a gold out of it. I don't know. Yep. So should be cool. So check me out. So we're at, yeah, see, so 1342 a stack. So we're gonna take one stack of 20, go auctions, post. We see the bid is 1275.9. So if we go 1275.8 and then 1342.19. 1342.19. So 30 silver deposit for 24 hours. That's perfect. Before you post them all, I always click browse, research. That way we can verify we have the best deal. So since I undercut properly, I have the cheapest stack of 20 for 13 gold, 42 silver, 19 copper. So we just continue posting them at that current price. It's not like you can't use your auctionator add-on, but I like to verify that I'm not accidentally underselling. So hopefully we can make. You feel me? As a level 21, this is ridiculous, bro. There's no way this should ever exist, but here we are. Rough stone. See, we got 11. See, I don't think people are out here buying it. It's like, at most, you see how it is. See, and I like to test these. So what if we do like, see, you got, I don't know. What if they clicked the wrong one? So we can get 10 silver. Since it's free, it's like you can low key get a gold if you sell them. So I won't mind. See, here we go again. Got a few up. So also check Shadow Gem. So 940. So 893.45. 893.45. 940.47. 940.47. And there we are. So then just type slash dance and enjoy your potential sales. Thanks y'all for kicking it with me. I know it's a long video, but I was kicking it, trying to show y'all what I'm up to. It's not necessarily a real video format, but and here we have a dead level 16. This is Realm's finest, and it's been a doozy.